Still got the guns. Look at that. Yeah. This is all working here. See how it all weaves in? P90X, man. What the hell? Hey, man, what happened? What happened there, Zay? I don't know. I wish I knew. Hey, man, yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, look. Yeah, hey, Dad. Yeah, I don't know what's up. Something went weird. Something went haywire. We were all waiting, and then another notification popped up. Yeah, I know. Look at that. Look at my poofy hair. So I'm hang on. Let me start this mess. Okay, let's start. Yeah, hey, man.
And now, here's a guy who has never won a congeniality award at any radio station anywhere.
I will fight you in the streets.
It's the Eric Zane Show podcast with your host, Eric Zane.
Johnny, welcome to the Eric Zane Show podcast where I've lost my nerve. I really did lose it. I'll explain in a second. We got some guests. We're going to talk to a guest. Or two. I actually have two guests on the podcast today. Parade of farts continues. Okay. Man, I think I made the right decision because I don't want to deal with the blowback. I think the post was great because it captured the idea that the rope that pulled the garage down was what it was, a rope that you grabbed to pull the garage down. And yes, because it was a handle, I guess you could say it had a somewhat noosey look to it, but it wasn't a noose. It's been there. All the stalls had them. So the meme being, oh no, there's a burning cross that was found and it's a tire iron. That's something you'd find in a garage. That's freaking funny. But nobody catches that. And in cancel culture, which we talk about a lot on the show, it didn't make me happy at all when people tried to cancel me by taking that and saying, you are a racist. And you guys know, as liberal as I am, that just does not compute. So I don't care if people say, come on, Zane, this is terrible. This is bad. I'm like, oh, well, how can you not fucking get this? Don't you? I mean, seriously. But people are so stupid. Then they took it and they informed my bosses who go by the last name of Illich and DeVos. What a fucking bullshit thing to do. Are you fucking kidding me? Me? You're going to try to fucking cancel me? So I was like, well, I don't want to deal with this. So I'm just going to get out in front of it and delete it. And it pains me to do that. But frankly, I don't want to lose any more jobs. I can't say for sure that anybody would ever, because the way it is nowadays, we're in this fucked up time that if you step one toe on a line, even when you're clearly in the right, you run the risk of somebody not having your back. And I really like doing public address announcing. I really do. It isn't like it's something that breaks the bank. Frankly, it's fine. The money, I don't complain about the money, but I do it because I enjoy it. And if somebody wants to go, oh yeah, look at what your PA announcer is doing. Fuck you, you piece of fucking shit. What the fuck? So that's what I was dealing with. My God, I have an issue going on right now, and it has since subsided since the show started. Just a short time ago, it faded away. I think I need to bring in the Queen of the Forest to discuss this with you. Hi, honey. How are you?
Good.
You laying in bed?
I'm just waiting for you.
Wait a minute. You want me to go have sex with you? Is that what you're suggesting?
No, I'm waiting for you to leave so we can go.
You're talking about like go get our blood tested for the kidney donation?
Yes.
Well, what are you doing in bed? Which, by the way, you're on camera right now.
Well, I just came up to bring Maddie some toilet paper. And then I came in here and I heard you talking, so I figured it would be a few minutes. So I just decided to take a little rest.
Okay.
Can we go now?
What? Yeah, well, a little bit. I got to talk to these people. This is like my favorite part of the day.
Yeah. But I got lots to do today, so we have to hurry.
Yeah, I know. I've got some comments that I just saw showed up on the screen from both women and men about you.
Yeah.
Would you like me to read them to you?
Not if they're nasty or mean or rude.
I don't think they're well, Dean refers, I call you several things, I call you the Queen of the Forest. I call you the Temptress. And he referred to you as the Temptress. Megan is laughing. This one particular person says she wants the bone. That would be Kenny in Nashville.
Kenny wants what?
No. He says you want the bone.
The bone?
Yeah. And then he says, and then Melinda says she wants you, Eric.
No.
Amanda is saying, Jesus, y'all.
You have a rash. So
yeah, that's why I wanted to talk to you about it. Could you turn the volume down on your phone a little bit? It's frying everybody's brain. You know, that newfangled phone that you just got. Dean refers to me as chair face.
Is that better?
Yeah. So
what
I haven't shared this with the audience, but I had a little bit of an issue with my ball meat earlier.
I don't think you need to refer it to as your ball meat.
Well, that's what it is. I mean, it's the meat on my sack.
You could just say your scrotum.
Right. Well, yeah, but it's more funny to refer to it as ball meat. And it was the ball meat and the actual base of the shaft.
Okay.
I have pinpointed the areas that are affected. Now, I want to know if you know if coronavirus causes ball meat to itch excessively.
I haven't heard of that symptom, but
Have you laid with any strange men that may have given me some type of disease?
I'm afraid I have not.
I have not laid with any strange women, so I'm not sure what's going on here, but it is really intense.
Well,
it was so bad.
You don't really bathe quite very regularly.
No, I bathed twice yesterday. I had 2 showers.
Is your razor dull?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So
I just put a little talcum powder there.
All right. I just wanted to run that by you. So it's ridiculous because right now I'm fine, but minutes ago it was just insane. It was so bad. So, I was sitting here trying to do this podcast. I couldn't even think straight because there was so much itching going on.
I think there's a new product out there called ball itch spray or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's
I think
called.
maybe you should look into that.
Somebody suggested maybe I encountered something that was like a poison ivy or a poison oak or something like that.
Well, did you run naked through?
I got an itch right now. Hang on. Oh God. Right on the ridge on that one. It was right there.
Okay, gotta go.
It was right there. Okay. All right, I'll be done before you know it. I love you.
Hurry up.
Okay. Bye-bye. I just discovered that Kevin just informed me that, hey, this is a freebie on YouTube today. I didn't mean to do that, but there you go. Got a freebie for the crew. I want to bring in one of the Zaniacs. He's been dying to talk to me for quite some time. Kevin, this is coming to you, man. Kevin in Muskegon, pretty thoughtful dude. He's been with us for a little while, and he wants to run it. He doesn't agree with me on everything. As I don't expect you all to agree with me on everything. I know some of you don't like to be right all the time like I am. Hey, Kevin, how are you, buddy?
Hey, what's happening, Zane?
It's good to hear your voice.
Yeah, it's great to hear you. I just wanted to speak on a couple of things.
Yeah.
Most importantly, do you really think that in 2020 in America that we have this as big a race problem as everyone is making it out to be?
Well, I think that what we have with the incidents that have taken place have brought out a lot of protests that are with a lot of people who are dissatisfied with the way they feel, according to them. I mean, I'm not a minority, so I don't know. I can only just go by what they're telling me. So
right.
I don't think I have the what do you call it? The
reference.
Yeah, I can't really say what one way or another, but I mean, if they say it, I'm just gonna have to hope and pray that that what they say about there being disparities in the race system and in the way the world is, yeah. So yeah, I guess in a roundabout way, in a long, boring way, I'm saying that there is a race problem in this country.
All right. Now, why then is it only one-sided in the media? Because other races are racist toward other races. You know what I'm saying? White people are not the only racist.
Okay, yeah. So, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on what we're talking about here, because it isn't like I'm turning on the news. What we're going with is a lot of the stories stem around police brutality and things like that, and then it boils over into all these protests and riots. So I guess I don't know why the media covers one thing more than the other. I think they basically are just looking. Let's be honest. The news is a business, and it's a TV show. So whatever sells, Kevin, is what's going to be true. But that doesn't mean it's not happening. Those things are still happening in the world. There are still disgruntled people.
I believe that the news, the Hollywood, I believe that they are all the ones, because they're the ones making money off it. And I believe that they're the most racist of them all.
I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, if people have a voice, what the hell? I mean, who cares how they have it? I don't care that somebody who might have a political view of the world is utilizing people that are sympathetic to them. Oops.
Hey, do you remember when LeBron James allegedly had some spray painted on his garage door or something?
Yeah,
like a couple years back. All right, there were 0 photos of it. It was immediately painted, and I I'm just gonna say I don't believe that it ever happened. I think it's
fine.
more.
That's fine. It's fine that you believe what you want to believe. I'm not here to argue with you about what you believe and what you don't believe, buddy.
I think it's more expedient and also not only I just think that you make a lot of money being an activist. I mean, from Colin Kaepernick to
all right.
these other dudes.
All right, I got it. Now, you got to understand, while we're talking about this, I'm hearing various members of the Zaniac Army being assholes. So we gotta either move it along or what's the next topic?
Last thing, cancel culture. The people that wanted to cancel you, how many of them actually know you? Probably like 10%, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that was all kind of weird.
Yeah, exactly. See, these assholes, they don't fucking know anybody. They're on Twitter and they see, oh, let's cancel this dickhead, let's cancel this guy, and they just jump right on it.
That's exactly what happened. What happened.
I know it. And it's ridiculous. It's a sham, and I'm tired of this crap, man.
Adam wants to know how you treat your a rash on your ball sack. If you had a ball sack issue, do you have any advice for me, Kevin?
Me, man, dang. I got a ball sack, but I ain't got an issue.
Oh, mine is on fire. You will not believe this.
Yeah, I would put some baby powder on that motherfucker, man, for real.
All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to cover?
Nah, man, I love you, and I just hate to see, because you're a good guy, and
well, thank you.
I hate to see cancel.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
These people, they don't even know you. And
no, it's remarkable. I've got people that come out of the woodwork and they just wait for me to post something, and then they jump all over me. Anyways, all right.
At
the end of the day, I already have a small platform. For it to go down that way and then take away what I have is just ridiculous. So I just couldn't risk it. I had to delete it.
No, fuck them.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you. There you go, Kevin in Muskegon. Okay, there you go. He's been wanting to get some stuff off his chest. He said, "Hey, I want to call you. I actually have another call that I want to make to Zaniac Kent about something that's actually quite near and dear. We on the podcast talked recently about the lady that lives not that far from here in Granville, Michigan, who had a swim school. Remember this story? Just the other day, I think it was Monday, I talked about it. And these fucking Karen neighbors decided to cancel her swim school, which she does for 6 to 8 weeks of summer. The local kids come in there and learn how to swim. And they're trying to shut her down because there's too many cars that are in the neighborhood parked on the street. This struck a nerve with Kent because there's a news story going around about former Olympic skier Bodie Miller is his name, who lost a child to...
Hello?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Not bad. So I saw the link you sent me about Bodie Miller and his lovely wife.
Yeah.
They are doing a deal where they're trying to get more people to do this certain particular type of swim training from 6 months and up. Oof. And how they're doing that and get behind that. And one of the guys in the video is a guy by the name of Mike Peralta, who lives nearby here in West Michigan. Yes?
Yeah, Michael Petrella.
Petrella, that's it. I thought it was Peralta.
Yep.
Sorry. Mike Petrella. And I reached out to the guy. So this is a really unique way of teaching a kid how to swim. Isn't that right?
Yeah, absolutely. All 4 of our kids have gone through it at some point. We started actually with our second son 7 years ago, and then we've had like I said, all 4 of our boys have been in it, and one of our boys has actually had to use it. So
okay, yeah, and it's life-saving. It's like the kid can barely talk or even say or can't even walk, and he's teaching kids how to like survival tactics. Isn't that right?
Yeah, so if they fall in, he teaches them the first thing that they need to do is to flip over and float on their back.
Okay. And Bodie Miller and his wife are getting behind this because they lost a child to something terrible. And part of it was because the child has like those little, like a puddle jumper on or something like that. And the kid thinks that they're invincible in the water. They go in the water without the puddle jumper. Before you know it, they're dead.
Yeah. So what happens with the puddle jumpers is that if they have them on, it retrains the kids' bodies to go into a vertical position when they get into the water. Nothing. I'm not going to say, these are the worst products ever. If that's all you have, use it. But what happens is when a kid goes vertical, if they don't have it on, then they're going to go vertical in the water. And when they go vertical in the water, they go straight down to the bottom.
Yep. So, all right. This is a good thing that people are teaching.
Yep.
Is that one of the swimmers I can hear in the background?
Yeah, that's my youngest. I tried to step outside to be quiet, and
that's all right. I understand. How old is that person?
He will be 3 at the end of the month.
Okay. Now this and you brought this up to me because Miss Rita in Granville got canceled. You saw that?
Yep.
And now this dude Petrella, is it the same thing happening to him?
Yeah, his actually happened like 3 or 4 weeks before we saw the thing about Miss Rita. So he bought a house in Allendale, specifically because it had an indoor pool built onto it. And so his thought was, I can have this and I can teach year round in Michigan, instead of, trying to find random pools throughout the area to teach in.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
One of the days we were there, his neighbor across the street was taking pictures and video of all of that. And he didn't like the extra traffic on his street. And then he called the township, and then they sent him a cease and desist, from my understanding. And then the same thing happened to another instructor in Georgetown Township, about 2.5 weeks ago.
What is wrong with people, Kent?
I don't know. And the instructor that's in Georgetown Township, it's not like she's on a quiet street. It's a pretty busy street that she lives on. And they were saying parking is an issue and all this stuff, that she has too many cars in her front yard, which she necessarily didn't. Most of us were parking at a park down the street and then walking there, or now she has a parking lot in the back of her house.
Yeah.
But they said because her pool is over a certain percentage of her house, that it's against code because she uses it for business use.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yep. Seriously. So it blows my mind the amount of busybodies that are in the world, Kent. Seriously.
Yeah.
And now these people, there's like nothing they can do, right?
Yeah, pretty much. One of my sales guys that he sells flooring to us from Cortec, his daughter actually visits this lady in Georgetown Township, and his kids go to school with the chairman, Georgetown Township chairman of the board. So he sent him an email, and the response he got back was essentially, well, if she needs an advocate, tell her to get a lawyer.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. So it's ridiculous. I mean, my third son, Jude, he's now 5, but when he was 2, we were at a pool party and he fell in, and the first thing he did was flip over on his back and look up at me.
Yeah. He's like, hey, Dad, it's just good. I know it. I mean, it's something, it's really fantastic.
Been right there, though, he would have flipped back over, because that's the second thing Michael teaches them, is that once they're good with their float, he teaches them to flip back over onto their stomach once they catch their breath.
Right.
And swim towards the step, the side, a ladder, whatever. And when you get out of breath, flip back over on your back and just float until you can help yourself survive. Yeah. And they do it. They do it not only in swimwear, they do it in winter clothes to, so like we have pictures of our kids floating with full winter coats, boots, everything on.
Wow. And this is called,
he does it in all season.
This is called ISL. Am I getting that right?
ISR.
I'm sorry, Jesus.
Yep,
what does that stand for?
I always get it wrong too. I believe it's Infant Self Rescue or Infant Swim Resource. It's one of those two.
Okay.
But yeah, his website is isrgrandrapids.com. He's awesome. He's a master instructor. He's trained 4 or 5 other instructors in the area at this point now. And yeah, he's been an important part of our lives for the last 7 years. And
right.
I mean, he's like family at this point.
So I guess my question is with this dude, how do you say his name? Petrella?
Yeah.
Mike Petrella with isrgrandrapids.com. How is he going to be able to keep doing what he wants to do?
Well, right now he's in California. He flies between California and Grand Rapids.
Is that how he got to team up with Bodie Miller?
Yep. Yeah, he's been helping them out, I think, for the last 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Been on the Today Show a couple of times, and just a really big advocate for ISR lessons or any kind of lesson that's going to help your child survive a fall into the pool, because that's the number one preventable death in children.
Yes. Wow. And you got all these idiots shutting them down.
Yep. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. I just couldn't believe it when I heard that, and then we saw the Miss Rita thing, and I thought, okay, well, there's even more, and I believe he's actually in talks with Miss Rita as well. I don't know. I don't think they work together, but he said something about he's been in contact with her as well to try to.
This is why we don't have nice things, Kent. This is,
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course we can't have that.
Hey, are you selling any flooring?
Yeah. Yep. We've been pretty incredibly busy. Oddly enough, more people are buying carpeting right now than hard surface, but hey, whatever. That's fine.
Of course, Johnson's Carpet One. You're at the outlet center, right?
Yep. Yeah. The great thing is we've had a ton of support from people in the area that said I would rather shop local than big box stores, so we've just been waiting.
Okay, good deal.
So it's really cool to see the community outreach too. They've really helped us out.
I'm hoping to get. I got a phone call into Darwin we're trying to get together about getting you guys back on. Obviously, they had to shut down over there for an extended period of time, but trying to get back right now.
Yeah, we've been open. I don't know, roughly almost 2 months now.
Yeah. Hey, there's a rumor going around that there was a kind of a kerfluffle the other day. Is that what? Can you confirm or deny the kerfluffle?
Oh yeah.
Is that
there was?
Yeah. All right. I'll just leave it right there. I'll let you guys handle that. I don't want to get involved. No, I just want everybody to get along.
Right. I'll say I love Kenny to death. I'm not gonna badmouth him. He's a good dude, but I just don't buy that the Civil War wasn't. I don't think it's 100% about slavery, but I don't think it's 100% not about slavery either.
I actually don't know. I have no idea. All I just know is that there was a back and forth, and I know that it was a little kerfluffly. So hopefully it'll unkerfluffle.
Yeah, he'll cool off.
All right. Well, Ken, I appreciate you. That's a good message to get out. I appreciate you sending me that information. Okay, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'll talk to you down the road.
All right. Sounds good.
Yes,
Bye.
indeed. That is Zaniac Kent. Drop the E, add a U. God, I cannot believe these people. Let's cancel swim school. Yeah, I mean, like wipe it out so that the kids don't know how to swim. It isn't so much about learning how to swim. It's this ISR program. It's a little different. It's Infant Swimming Resource is what they refer to it as. Why would you make this a thing that you can't do? I don't quite get it. I didn't eat the Jimmy John's. That's Madison weighing in. What the hell? I know you ate my Jimmy John's without asking, and I wanted it. Please don't eat my bird dogs because I want to eat that too. I didn't eat anything. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Hey, Manny.
What?
Hey, I didn't eat that. What are you talking about?
You always eat my stuff.
I did not eat your Jimmy John's. You sent me a text message saying that I ate your Jimmy John's.
You usually do.
Well, no, I know, but I didn't eat your food. You sent me a text saying you ate my Jimmy John's, and I'm here to tell you I didn't eat anything.
I just assumed.
What the hell is that? You're on the podcast, by the way, so be careful.
Well, I just assumed because you asked to eat it last time and it's missing, or I'm just blind. Mom threw it away. Yeah, we have a microwave. I got it yesterday. It can't be rotten. It was not. I'm coming in there.
I think I need to hear. It's crazy in the English language. There's two words that usually can alleviate all wrongdoing quite quickly.
I'm coming in. I'm right outside the door.
All right, come on in. You're on camera. Would you like a microphone? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Madison joins me on the podcast.
I just assumed you ate my Jimmy John's.
Hold on. Let me make sure that they can see you. No, you're going to have to get right here.
Oh, I look gross.
So, what are the words that Dad needs to hear right now? Two?
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay, honey. It's okay. Oh, dear. Oh, did you just wake up?
No.
Did you wake up grumpy?
No, I just got home.
Yeah, you have another late night sleepover party at somebody's house?
Not late, but I just thought you ate my Jimmy John's.
Yeah, so yeah, you indicted me, and that scared the shit out of me here in the podcast.
But don't eat my other food.
Everybody says we look alike.
Because we do. Where are they saying it?
It says twinsies, and then Rob says, "Clean up the language, chat." So get close to my face.
Smile. Yeah.
We look alike?
We have the same nose.
All right. I think it's important that I discussed the other day about this is when I am in bed, this is what I'll hear.
I do not walk like
You
that.
walk on your heels. How does one pound their... I'm surprised that the floor doesn't have holes in it.
I don't consciously think about how I walk. All right, I'm leaving you.
Okay, see you around.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I love you.
I love you too. See what it is. See what it's like with chicks. This is what you deal with. Yeah, let's see. Kenny with a great joke. It's funny how ugly Eric makes pretty daughters. Thank you. That is very kind. Rob says, my God, they do look alike. I'm totally taking that video and adding foot stomping sound effects to it. That'll be great. Thank you. Bigfoot Madison is what we can refer to her as. Rob says I have an extra tan. Yeah, she doesn't have the Armenian skin tone. If I just walk out in the sun, I turn brown. Your grandpa wants to put razor blades on your feet, reference to earlier today. Can she do the scream that you played on the old show? Oh, God. Madison, no. While Jet plays in the background. Oh, great clip. Kevin, are you sure you're not Jewish? Kenny, I know you're kidding. Don't worry about it. Come on, quit. You don't need to tell me you're kidding. I know you're kidding. I'm not a sensitive twat like you are. Oh, all right. Now he's going to hate me too. What? All right, folks. That's it, man. Off to the docks. Blood draw. We got to determine our blood types for our kidney donation. I'll have more on that tomorrow. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. If Kenny says read my email, that's usually something it's usually something important. No, you don't want me to say that, do you? I'm not going to say that. You wouldn't want to. You're going to make a more of a kerfluffle. You see, I'm trying to smooth over kerfluffle, and there you are doing pro kerfluffle. What is wrong with you? I'm trying to get you people to enjoy each other more, Kenny. And for God's sake, the fuck, you're increasing the kerfluffle. No, I'm not gonna do it, Kenny. You fucking moron. All right, folks. Thank you. I sent out the invite for Fear Bunker Trivia. Okay, folks, have a great one. Talk to you down the road. Bye-bye.